some knowledge areas were missing. Even in my master's program as well, like they're just things that were just missing from the whole thing. And the projects we did in your program are actually very comprehensive compared to the homework we get in school. You know, so we're talking about 150 question projects in your program.
Sir.
That's a lot, and I did about 8 of them. So
wait, you said in school you did 8?
No, in your program, I did about 8
times yeah.
So that is intense compared to school, where the assignments is just on a specific subject area that it's really hard to transition that into the real world. And I hope the school is not going to be angry with my comments right now, but it's just a factual statement.
So now let me ask you a question, like, because I have a big disdain for college. If you had to do it all over again, would you go back to college? Would you do your master's?
No, the master's, I would say maybe not. Maybe if I want to get into some kind of 6-figure top managerial position, and they told me that this is the requirement, get the master's, then maybe I'll do that. But if it's undergrad, I will still do my undergrad, but maybe not have paid so much money. Right. Like I took about $70,000 in loans for the undergrad. The entire cost was about $135,000. So I got some grants and scholarship for the rest of the money. So I might have
$135,000 for your BA?
Undergrad, yes.
Man.
So, but I took out 75 in loans, and the rest was state grants and scholarship.
But that 135, did that cover room and board?
135, yes, it included room, yes, room and
board. That's about $35,000 a year.
Yes, it's expensive to go to a school in Montclair and in New Jersey specifically. So I would have gone to a cheaper undergrad. And the reason why I tell people to do their undergrad is because like there's a stigma, you know, like undergrad is seen as the bottom line if you want to succeed, like just do undergrad, but don't be so expensive about it. Like you're not gaining industry experience that much anyway. So try to find better alternatives and cost-effective ways of doing it. So that's what I tell most people.
But how much was your master's?
The master's, when I realized that, so I went with the cost-effective master's. So my master's was right about between $30,000 to $35,000.
That was cost-effective?
To me, coming from
how much is master's normally?
It could go up to 50K, 70K, depending on which school you go to.
College is just the biggest bunch of BS.
Let me show you my bank account. So you see the negative figure? That's negative $75.
Wow.
So like
this job came right on time.
Yes, sir. This job just came in right on time, and I'm happy about it. I'm going to be starting on the 26th.
You're starting on the 26th?
Yes, August 26th.
Funny, I just had another guy, Uche. He got a job too in Ohio. He too was starting on the 26th.
Perfect. Perfect. Yes.
And he's in the same position as you. He was running broke. He was a chemist, right? And I'm going to put it on YouTube as well. And he was broke. Like this was his last whatever. And it's just funny. Like both of you guys this week just called me and said, "Yo, I got a job."
Yes.
I think it's around the same amount of money. It's like crazy.
Yes. I thought I would have gotten a job before now, like getting to like second, third phases of other interviews.
Right.
But like I shouldn't lie. Let me tell you the truth.
Okay. Okay. What's the truth?
Some of these companies claim to be equal opportunity for all race.
I already know where you're going with this. I already know where you're going with. First of all, who interviewed you?
So I should tell you the truth again. Almost all of my interviews, except for one, were Indians. Hello?
I knew it.
And when I went to some of their sites, the whole place were packed with Indians.
Oh my God.
So I felt like maybe they were asking me questions just to make sure that I might not be able to come in
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just telling you my experience
Right.
I applied to almost 700 jobs, and I did more than 20 plus interviews. So and only one was a white person. So
Was that the
the
one
rest,
that you got? The one with the white person?
um, like I'm talking about the DBA roles.
Got you.
When I decided to switch to data analyst, business analyst, now I was looking at much more diverse organizations.
Got you.
Yeah, but when I was in the Oracle DBA application process, they were just mostly Indians in New Jersey, PA, and New York. They were mostly Indians, and
And they
they
were just
they were
asking
asking
you like the most
killer questions.
random, most random questions.
Asking me killer questions, and I was just shocked that it was core rack and data guard.
Mm.
So it
I don't
was
know why they do that. Like Indians are just very, very just they're notorious for just they're just notorious for just like being a wedge, being a pain in the ass. Like
I don't know, but I think they wanted more Indians to come into the company because everybody was Indians
was
walking
Indian.
right through
Yeah,
the door.
that's just how it
Everybody.
is.
And the company claims, all this company claims to be equal opportunity for all race and stuff. But I walked through the door and it's all Indians. I don't have any problem with Indians. It's fine. It's beautiful. But for you
But
to
it's
make
all
my
Indians.
interview, you made my interview so rigorous for the DBA roles. And I know more than you
Right.
because I studied this thing with my life on the line. So, but you just try to make it, they just try to make it so rigorous for me. But I thank God for this data analyst role in the
Right.
same realm, so I could build up on my experience, build
Right.
up on that, and move on with my career. And this came right dead in the right time. I need the money so badly. I
Nice.
thank God for provision. It's all by God. I know some people will be watching this. You think you can succeed without God? There's this thing I say. There was a time a plane took off from the runway. It took off into the air without any pilot in the plane. So it was flying for hours until it ran out of gas. The plane took off by itself. Maybe the pilot left it in gear or something, and there wasn't a pilot in the plane. So it was flying till it ran out of gas. And when it ran out of gas, guess what happened? It
But
came crashing right down.
yeah.
Crashed so badly, nothing